Hi guys, my name's Lena. I think most people are going to be coming here from my Instagram, and I wanted to start posting on YouTube more consistently because I feel like it's easier to do longer form content. You can just like fit more stuff into it. And I thought best way to start off my YouTube channel is to do a get to know me video or a Q&A video. And yesterday I posted on my Instagram and asked me a question, and I answered a few of them just like on Instagram. I saved the ones that I actually wanted to answer for the YouTube video. So let's get into it. Okay, this one, I like this one. Their Instagram name is Cash, and they said, how do you overcome competing while vision impaired? Okay. My vision, I'm nearsighted, so I can see like up close. The thing that I have trouble with is like seeing far away and reading far away too. I mean, not even like that far away. It's just hard for me to like read things and see people from far away. And I get like, I just got used to wearing my glasses all the time. I can function without my glasses, but without my glasses, just like everything around me is blurry. But if I'm sparring and if someone's in front of me, like I can see them. Like I can see them fine. Maybe like if they're wearing a shirt, I can't read what their shirt says, but I can spar fine without my glasses. Competing was like no problem. I think the only thing with competing with no glasses is like when I looked into the audience, it was like I had no clue who was in the audience. A lot of people would ask me why I don't wear contacts while training, and I feel like it's just because I don't really need to. My vision isn't that big of a problem, but people see me with glasses and they assume that it's like a lot bigger of a problem than it is. As long as my vision is the way it is, I'm probably not going to wear contacts because I'm fine without it. And there's some people at the gym that wear contacts, and I'll be sparring with them and their contacts will like fall out and they'll be like, where's my contact? And I'm cool not having that problem. So that's that, but I'm sure people are gonna keep asking it, but that's okay. I don't know if I should go in a certain order. I'm just kind of like picking from what I'm seeing, but one of these is injuries or soreness after training. Training for my first competition was the most I'd ever gotten injured. I was training so much for the fight. I was training every day. I was training like when they told me not to train, and because of the fight, like I was nervous and I was like not eating enough, I wasn't sleeping enough. It was so like, I don't know, I did not take care of myself very well before the fight, and I'm curious if I did take care of myself, like how much better I would have performed. I was just like nervous, and I wanted to be as prepared as possible. In my head I thought that if I was so prepared that I could fight and then the fight would be like easy, which I don't think it ever would be easy, but that's kind of what my mindset was leading up to the fight. I would like hurt my foot or I'd hurt my knee, and then the next day I would still go and like run on it because I would think like if I don't run or if I don't train and if I let it heal, then I'm like gonna lose my cardio for the fight, or I'm gonna lose all my training for this fight. I was getting so injured, and I would like have one injury, and then because of that injury I would like give myself a new injury. Yeah, it was not good. Do not recommend. But I'm over explaining this question. I feel like I spend 90% of my time like sore. Injuries not as much anymore, but I feel like I'm always sore, I'm always tired. I don't know, it's not a bad thing. I feel like I enjoy it. Like if I'm not sore, I'm like, oh, I wanna work out and I'm gonna get sore. Maybe that's bad, but that's how I am. I don't know why. My camera ran out of storage and I did a hair change just now, so sorry. Let's keep going. Next question, Mohammed asked me, what got you into training? I feel like my answer for this is lame. I don't know how I feel like other people have like an upbringing, and for me, I was just in high school, and in high school, everyone does a sport in high school, you know, you're either like on the volleyball team or the soccer team, or you're in football. Everyone had a sport. Everyone had a sport, and it was such a thing of like, oh, what sport do you do? and I didn't have a sport. I wasn't doing any sports, and I felt lame about it. So I was thinking like, well, what can I do outside of school? Because I think it was like my sophomore year and everyone was already kind of like in their sport, like assimilated into their sport. I was like, what can I do outside of school? And I don't know why, like for some reason kickboxing just came into my head, and I just looked up like kickboxing gyms near me, and I started at a gym. And for the first like, because I was maybe 13 when I started, I'm 22 now. The first like 5 years of my training, like from 13 to like 18, 19, I would say I wasn't really getting like good training, and I wasn't really taking it seriously. Like I was just seeing it more as like a cardio workout that I was doing. But at the time I thought that I was like I thought that I was good. And I forgot like when it was. Maybe it was when I started like recording myself that I was like, man, I don't look as cool as I thought I looked. And then I started just like taking it a little bit more seriously, like just caring more about my technique and my form. And once I started actually thinking about like wanting to get better, I started improving like so much. Like in that first year of just changing my mindset on it and like trying harder, I probably grew way more than I did in the first like 5 years of my training. And I got introduced to Muay Thai. I joined my first Muay Thai gym, and like I just fell in love with it from there. And I went to Thailand after that, and I love Muay Thai shorts. So yeah, I guess that's what got me into it. I was in it for a while before, but then once I got more focused on it, I fell in love with it. Like once you see yourself improving, I feel like it gives you so much more motivation to like keep going and keep training. So yeah, but I think in order to improve, you have to want to improve, because I was training for so long with like very little improvement, and I think it's because I didn't like think I needed to improve. So you have to change your mindset on it, and you have to like really want it and pay attention to it and have the right people around you, and then I think you can start to improve like pretty quickly. And you need the time to do it as well, obviously. Next question. I answered this one on Instagram, but I'm gonna answer it again right now. Hansel asked me, how do you react when you get punched in the face? Like, does it scare you? And I like this question because I still have such a bad reaction when I get punched, and people are always like, you just need to get punched more and then you'll get used to it. I feel like I've been sparring a lot, and still when I get punched, I kind of like freak out. I close my eyes still. I I have a bad habit of like lifting my chin up when I'm punching because I'm scared to get punched, and so I'm like, ooh, don't hit me. I have a lot of bad habits that I need to kind of get out. There's no one that enjoys or is okay with getting punched in the face, but I think some people just can see it so they can react better to it. I still have a habit of like, I close my eyes. I don't like really watch punches coming at me. And yeah, it's a bad thing, but that's how I react when I get punched in the face. I need to work on it more. This person's Instagram name is ya boy Jarhead. They asked, what's your diet plan like? Is it a strict diet, personalized? I save this one because I think it's interesting. I don't really have a diet plan. I kind of just eat whatever. I don't really have a good diet. Like sometimes I eat healthy, sometimes I eat bad. Sometimes I'm like eating sugar all day. Right now, I feel like I'm focusing on, I want to eat more and I want to eat healthier. And I don't know, I had a habit for a while of just like functioning on a latte all day. And I was just curious, like, if I took care of myself, if I ate good, if I drank enough water. I feel like I've said this on Instagram a lot too, like I want to see just how I improve like in my training if I'm taking care of myself completely, because I think I've just like focused so much on just training so much. Like I just love training. I want to start focusing on like the nutrition aspect of it too. So My diet plan is very flexible, but right now I'm trying to just eat healthier. Eat healthier, eat more is what I'm trying to do. Maybe I'll get stronger. Iraq 118 says, how do you get over the fear of sparring? And I feel like it's similar to what I answered before. Initially, when I first started training, my gym had sparring every Fridays, the Muay Thai gym I was going to. I would go and I would spar maybe once, and then I would just like sit and watch the whole time. And then even like up until recently, I would say up until like the beginning of this year, whenever there was sparring, I would like find an excuse out of it. I'd be like, oh, I don't have my mouthpiece today, or like, I don't know. I would always avoid sparring. I think it was just, yeah, the fear of it. Sparring can be so scary because some people don't know how to like spar controlled or spar lightly. I feel like people are just trying to like take each other's heads off. And honestly, people told me this too and I didn't like to hear it, but definitely the only way that you can get over the fear of sparring is to just keep sparring. But I would say what helped me is like sparring with people, like start off sparring with the higher level people. People are intimidated by the higher level people because they think that they're higher level, so they think they're gonna get wrecked. But the thing is with people that are high level is that they know how to control and they know how to go light. Like they know how to control their power, so they're not gonna go like hard on you. For me, like when I would go with beginners that didn't really know what they were doing and they would just like throw hard and throw heavy, that's what would scare me the most. Pushing yourself to spar, but avoiding people that are gonna go too hard on you. People would always be kind of mean to me about like, oh, the guys at the gym probably take it easy on you. Yeah, because they're guys and they're heavier and stronger, and of course they need to take it easy on me, because if they take it hard on me, I'm gonna die. Okay. I think I'm gonna answer one more question because I feel like this video is already long and it's my first video, so I don't want to like overdo it with talking. Okay, a question that I got a lot was, why did I choose to fight? Honestly, I don't really have like a clear answer for it. I don't know, it felt like too good of an opportunity to pass up. I was training so much and my coaches were helping me train so much and they're helping me improve so much, and a few other of my friends were fighting, and it was like, I don't know, it seemed like too good of an opportunity to pass up. I'd been training a lot, I've been sparring a lot, I felt like pretty good at that point, and I remember asking one of my coaches, and I was like, do you think I can fight? Do you think I can fight? I was being all annoying about it. He was like, Lena, like, we all think that you can fight. You're the one that doesn't think you can fight. We'll be down for you to fight if you're like more confident about it, and if you're more confident about your abilities. Like, you have to want it and you have to want to win too, or think you're gonna win. I didn't think about that at all. Like, I would just always ask people like, do you think I can fight? If I fight, do you think I'll win? Like, I was kind of depending on everyone else's opinions about me to decide if I was gonna fight. And then when he told me that, I was like, shoot, I have to want it for them to want me to. Because when you think about it, you fighting for your gym is also, it's like an investment for your coaches and your training partners. They're putting in time to help you win, and you have to also put in that time, and you have to want it as bad as they want it. So it's like someone's not going to put time into you if you're not putting that time into yourself, or if you're not like confident about yourself. I definitely realized that. It switched up my thinking. I definitely think I'm still like not very confident, and I get nervous, and I don't like feel good about my abilities. And even right before the fight, I was like, I don't think I can do it. Like, maybe I shouldn't do it. It just had me realize I need to be a little bit more confident in myself. And so after that, after he told me that, I would start telling them like, I want to fight, let me fight. And then I was training every day for it. I was building my cardio, and then they told me that I could fight. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what my choice was. Also, I would say a big part of me wanting to fight was just I had been training for so long, and I think I just wanted to like finally apply all of my training. It's just see where I was at in that realm, because people would always say like fighting's so different, fighting's so different. So I wanted to experience that. yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'll make another video on my experience with that fight because I feel like I learned a lot from it. Yeah, we'll see. Basically, I think that's all the questions that I'll answer for today. Let me know in the comments what videos you guys would want to see because I definitely want to start posting on this channel a lot more. Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel, please. And yeah, thanks. Like this video too. I don't know. Bye.